Alright, speaking of Trick Room. Alright, we also see Lucario, so he has potential for like Follow Me and Trick Room. Follow Me and Trick Room is really, really good, I think. Because I can't stop it. This is another streamer? Who is it? I think I'm gonna go Ninetales Metagross here. Ninetales Metagross, we're going to Arcanine as well. Ninetales Metagross Arcanine. Do I want Garchomp here? Garchomp's not bad. Lele's okay too. I like Garchomp actually. It's either Garchomp or Lele. I think I'm going to bring the Garchomp. Alright, well, we got a game up against another streamer. And let's see. Is he streaming right now? That'd be funny. Now we'll see. I think his team can beat mine. I think his team has a good matchup against mine for sure. If he goes Lucario and the Trick Room setter. He might not though. Yep, Slowbro Lucario. This is the good play against my team. So he's going to get his Trick Room up, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be either trying to freeze the Slowbro or, you know, just a couple other plays. I guess he can also go for Final Gambit. Do you guys think he's going to Final Gambit me? I have an idea. Watch this. We're going to try to roar the Slowbro, and we're going to Z-move the Lucario. Because he would just be going down to, you know, he would just be going down to a bunch of... He would go down a Hail, even if he's sashed. So there's no reason to go for Blizzard, I guess. This is the correct play. And if he just switches out the Lucario, or just something weird, yeah, we'll see what happens. I would trade Metagross if he wants to try and Final Gambit me. But my Ninetales has a Sash, and they don't ever really expect Ninetales to go for Roar. So we'll see. We'll see what he's going for. Maybe he's thinking I'm going to set up an Aurora Veil. Yeah, it's the Final Gambit variant, not the Follow Me. So he's going to be able to kill Metagross. Hey, and like I said, that's fine. Because we get the Roar off. Like, we're still okay. So Metagross goes down, we're trading, and actually I think Metagross has a higher base HP. And note that we're roaring before, that shows that it's Trick Room, then that's what he used. So Marowak's going to come in here. And I think I brought Arcanine. But I don't remember what the last mon I brought was. It was Arcanine and Garchomp. Ooh. Show me that juicy Garchomp here. I think Garchomp's the play. And we're going to Z-move that Slowbro and freeze dry it. We're just going to ignore the Marowak. So yeah, Roar Ninetales putting in work against Trick Room. And he's probably thinking we're going to Roar again. Or he's thinking we're going to Z-move the Marowak and hit this and hit the Slowbro with a Roar. So he's probably going to be Ice Beaming this turn. So what we're going to do is we're just going to KO the Slowbro this turn. We're not even going to mess with that. So we're going to Outrage, Z-move, Devastating Drake, plus Freeze Dry on a Slowbro is enough to take it out. Alright, he's withdrawing Marowak. See, he might be coming in with an Intimidator if he had one. No, it's Gastrodon. Okay. So we're going to be able to win this game, even if his Slowbro protects, we'd still be able to KO it next turn. So Freeze Dry is going to be doing good damage to Slowbro. And we're going to be we froze it even though we don't need to. We're going to waste all our hacks right here. Good thing we are Z-moving the Slowbro slots anyway. So he's probably upset. He's like, dang it, I made the right play. You know, because he's trying to switch Gastrodon in to block the Tech Rage. But it doesn't really matter because we're hitting the Slowbro anyways with the Devastating Drake. And since this isn't Tech Rage, Devastating Drake is much more powerful. And it's going to be able to take out the Slowbro. Even though Slowbros are known for being extremely bulky, we take out the Slowbro anyways. And then it's, you know, Gastrodon, who we're going to freeze dry, and Marowak. So we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, I think I'm going to probably just use Outrage, I guess, and freeze dry. Actually, I could just protect. This is another streamer. He's talking about Roar Ninetales. Nice tech. There we go. Roar Ninetales is good. Did you guys tell? Does he know that I'm streaming? Alright, so we're just going to freeze dry the Gastro. And I'm just going to Rock Slide. That's probably actually the best play. Rock Slide is better here. Because he's probably going to be protecting with Gastrodon trying to hit the Ninetales this turn. I would think. Right? Yeah, so he's not. It doesn't really matter then. Because I don't really want to EQ my own Ninetales right now. So we just be able to one-shot the Gastrodon. Remember, Freeze Dry is 4 times effective on his ground and water typing. Rock Slide comes out from Garchomp. Let's see if we get a flinch. And single target is big damage. Do we get the flinch or not? Alright, Boomerang. Oh, is that enough to one-shot Ninetales? No, it's not. Yeah, I am online, so we are going to be able to get this one. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, and I'm really glad that the Roar Ninetales, this is the first game that we actually got a chance to try it versus Trick Room. And we made a little bit of a gamble first turn, but either way we would have been completely fine, I think. And we're just going to go for the Outrage to finish it off, just for funsies. Anyways, Blizzard is going to finish it off. Because no one sees potential of Evilite Scraggy for the Tiny Tournament. In the Tiny Tournament, I'm going to be using probably Torracat. I might use Macargo. I kind of want to use Torkoal and Bellossom as well. Those are some things I want to use in the Tiny Tournament. But we take the game, Trick Room countered by Roar Ninetales, because usually Trick Room people just think they're the safest Pokemon in the world versus Ninetales, and they're not. Like, Ninetales gets Roar. And that was pretty good. Alright, here we go. Another potential Trick Room. It's more of like a semi-room. But this looks a lot like Brandon Tutenhagen-Tagen's team that he's used against me before. It used the Bulu, it used the Marowak, it used Gyarados. Yeah. Huh. What do I do here? Metagross is pretty good here if used correctly. It's actually amazing here. If we're just going to go Metagross Ninetales again, we can Tech Rage the Muck, we can Meteor Mash the Bulu, we can Freeze Dry the Ninetales, we can Groundium Z the Nihilego. Like, Metagross Ninetales is amazing here. I don't see a way I lose. I mean, I could still totally lose, but like, I have definite shots to win this game with this type of play here. And then the last two mons, Lele's decent. The only real problem for Lele is a Scarf Bulu or Nihilego. Muck's a bit of a problem, but not really. We have 26 seconds. I think Arcanine's decent here. I don't really like it. Garchomp, a little bit of the same thing. It's really bad versus Bulu. Really bad. So we're going to bring Lele. And last Pokemon, Drifblim. I really don't like that. I want some more damage. We're going to bring Arcanine. I'm going to regret bringing this Arcanine, but we're going to bring it anyways. Here we go. Also, because I went 26-4, day 2 to lose 34-11 in day 3. I mean, it happens, man. I didn't do too hot in the IC either. Alright. Let's go. Porygon 2 and Muck. So potentially... What kind of Riola did you need? I was going to use a... I wanted it shiny, because I like shiny Riola, actually. But a Prankster one with full HP and full speed, I think. Maybe not full speed. Probably full HP, full defense, like a bulk one. So probably full HP, full specialty. That's probably best. Full HP, full specialty with Prankster, and I'm going to try using Attract. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Roar the Porygon, right? And we're going to Groundium Z the Muck. Show me the money. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, my Riola set wants to be like, follow me, follow me, attract, and I'm still putting it together. I might use substitute. I might use feint. I might use a couple other moves. Yeah. But Riolu is going to be pretty good. I'm going to use it. I might use Swagger. I think Attract is going to be pretty good, though. Alright, so we should be able to one-shot this Muck with the Tech Rage. They rarely ever expect the Tech Rage. Metagross, that's not like a thing people are using just yet. Muck goes down. And we're going to be able to get the Roar off on the Porygon as well. So Roar. Bam. Money right there. We take a KO, and we stop Trick Room. And oh, there's a Marowak over there. We can Earthquake that guy too. Perfect. If I wanted to. Don't really have to. I'm probably just going to Roar the Porygon again. Because, like, at this point, I don't really have anything to... We'll see what happens. I'm probably just going to Roar that Porygon again. To keep it completely honest, and then... Oh, it's Gyarados. We Freeze Dry Gyarados. Easy money. And you know what, Gyarados? You cannot intimidate my Metagross. I'm much too... I was going to say unintimidatable, but I have Clear Body, which is why I like Metagross for this play. Those first turn plays, though... Alright, so we're just gonna go for Freeze Dry on the Gyarados, and I'm gonna be going for, I think I'll just Zen Headbutt the Marowak. I don't really think it KOs, but if, like, he Flare Blitzes my Metagross, okay, I'll bring in a Pokemon that can, win me the game. I mean, it's not like I've even really won yet. I've just really stopped him from setting up Trick Room. I'm gonna be sealing that Gyarados this turn, most likely. And, even if he goes Protects and tries to, like, Flare Blitz Ninetales, you'd have to burn me, which would be really bad. But I still have Pokemon on the back. I can still have, I think I brought Lele this game. So against Trick Room in a best-of-1 setting, this team is pretty good. Roar Ninetales giving the team a lot more, versatility, a lot more, better plays to make for Trick Room. I want to know how much damage this does, actually. Not that much. Marowak has a good base defense, and he's going to KO the Metagross. Really, it's not the end of the world. Metagross is almost a detriment at this point. Like, I'm going to be able to bring in my Lele, and we're going to be fine. Because we're just going to taunt the Porygon, I think. Yeah, we're just going to taunt Porygon, so he can't go for Protect Trick Room. And then if he doesn't do that, and he just, like, attacks my Lele with a Shadow Bone, it's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I would switch in Arcanine here, but it's not the right play either. Okay. So we're going to Blizzard here. Might as well Blizzard, right? And the reason why he sent up Gyarados there was so I can't Roar anymore, which means I know he's going to be using Trick Room. But even if he doesn't, I really still think I'm in a good spot, because this guarantees no Trick Room. I think his only play to make is to go for the Protect Trick Room play and force me to have Taunt. Because he hasn't really seen a Scarf yet, so he's forcing me to have Taunt, which I do have. And, yeah, we're going to get him. It'd be fun if we freeze him here. No, we don't freeze, but we do get the Taunt, which means that this game's over. This game is pretty much over, and he can't trick him after Taunt. And that was the best play that he could have made. If he could have made a read play and tried to trick him and attack my Lele. But even if, like, that's too risky, because at least with this play, he still has a shot to come back and win the game, because Marowak is just a ton of damage. So we're going to Blizzard, and we're just going to Psychic up the Marowak. Guarantee that gets that guy out of there. I guess his only good play now would be to Protect with Marowak and try and Ice Beam my Lele to freeze so I can never get a Taunt up, or, yeah, never taunt him again. Yeah, but we won the next two games. We won these last two thanks to Roar Ninetales. It's actually not bad, and it's pretty good.